Why? And then I go on to say, I don't got time for the hate. I need more time in my day. I put the ice in my bay, yeah. You riding on me, I get my drip overseas. Niggas are hating on me, yeah.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Pieces and blessings upon all my Akis and all my sisters out there. Welcome to Split Decision. I'm your host, Aki. To my left is no other than
Professor Nims, the pundit with the PhD in pugilism.
You might want to say that again and put some more respect on your name for the ones that don't know, because that's a professor with a PhD degree in real life.
Pundit with the PhD in pugilism. Get it right.
So I just want to clear things up. I got in a car accident yesterday. You know, I had to ride away, but somebody from the side who had a stop sign, I guess he didn't see me coming.
Just pay it forward.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
They say, as
so
they
he admitted it was his mistake. I believe he probably, you know, was under the influence of something, you know, but it is what it is, you know. So I appreciate everybody for, you know, checking up on me, all my Akis, Ox, whatever you want to call it, Migo. I appreciate y'all for, you know, checking up on y'all brother. And for all the people that's calling me Baby Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying? I just want to clear up. I don't even drink, you know what I'm saying? And that's against my religion. So, you know, it's okay. Y'all can hate. I'm going to give y'all more reasons to hate on me. You know what I mean? So, y'all know what time it is. It's split decision time and time to educate all the casual fans. So, all the casual fans, it's a pleasure to have y'all here. We're going to teach y'all something new today. You live and you learn. Hopefully, y'all learn something new. And one day, hopefully, y'all will graduate from the IQ University and become hardcore boxing fans. So in the IQ University, we offer the book of the truth. And since people love to judge a book by its cover, we're going to paint a perfect picture for them. You know, and when y'all do take the time out of y'all day to read the book, hopefully y'all have a better chance of graduating. Now in the IQ University, we got
classes in session. Right there. Classes in session, baby.
Teaching for free. All you got to do is subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these casual fans. Now, shout out to Dante. Salute. Shout out to DBN. Shout out to Dante for starting the new media movement. So shout out to my brother. And let's get straight to it. Floyd Mayweather came out and said that, well, he didn't say, but his CEO.
He posted. Oh, yeah.
His
he
CEO
did
came
post
out.
Something, yeah.
And they said that Floyd Mayweather is working with Dana White. Is it the Khabib fight? They say he's fighting twice in 2020. It could either be the Khabib fight. It could either be the Manny Pacquiao fight back to back. What are your thoughts on the Khabib fight and the Manny Pacquiao fight back to back? If that's what it is. If not, what do you think? What's your thoughts overall?
So part of it is that I think Floyd is a promoter. Floyd also likes attention. So I think those are factored into it. I really hope he doesn't fight Pacquiao. I think that Floyd is, to me, infinitely the better fighter. He's had the better career. But Pacquiao is pretty active. Floyd hasn't had a really competitive fight in about 4 years. Yeah. In about 4 years.
He didn't.
Yeah. So,
he didn't.
So when you think about Pacquiao's fighting the top welterweights that are out there.
And boxing is muscle memory.
And
boxing
so I hope he doesn't do that, because that'll give Pacquiao an advantage to even up the series. It'll be a lot of money. I don't think Floyd needs to do it.
I could see the Khabib fight. That makes sense.
It is.
Because of Floyd, like, I'm sorry. Like, Khabib, I love him to death. He a great role model and all that.
Yes.
I would love to see him get paid versus Floyd. But him beating Floyd, there's no chance in the world. Especially him being an orthodox fighter, man.
He'll get embarrassed.
Yeah, so versus Khabib, it don't matter how long. Floyd could be 50 years old. You know, the little things that Floyd does gonna frustrate Khabib too much and get him, you know, stopped. But a guy like Manny Pacquiao, he's still fighting, is a warrior, have that muscle memory because he's active. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather don't have that muscle memory. No. You know, he even showed it against, I don't know, like I heard he didn't train like that versus Conor McGregor, but still he was at the strip club like the whole week before that. But fight night, you could see he didn't have that.
I mean,
he didn't care.
He won, but
he really didn't care. He was just walking
He didn't
in.
look like, when I saw that fight, I was like, man, I hope this is it.
Yeah,
but,
so Khabib, I understand. A legit
it'll
fight.
Be a lot of money, but the thing you're fighting somebody who doesn't even have an amateur box. At least Conor McGregor could say I had an amateur boxing career. But I want to give Canelo credit. I'm not on his payroll, but Canelo was asked about a fight with Jorge Masvidal, and then he was like,
Who the hell is that?
"It's the guy from MMA who fought Nate Diaz, who beat Nate Diaz." And then Canelo was like, "I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's not about legacy.
Man,
that's not gonna
he
prove
called out
anything."
Woodley.
He said that's all about money.
Canelo called out Woodley.
Well, I'm saying I'm just talking about this one case. Canelo was like, "That's all about money," and then it's a farce.
Okay.
It's not a fight. It's a farce.
Well, let me inform you on what Canelo said. Canelo said Floyd Mayweather, he embarrassed him boxing in a way because he need to fight a young gun with skill. That's a boxer. Now, like I said,
fight at all.
like he don't need to fight at all. That's like you said. But this is why Canelo sound like a hater, because he talking about why he fighting Conor McGregor. Let me give you 1,000 reasons why. First reason, he made in one fight, he made more money or almost as much money you making for your whole contract for the zone. He made $350 million in one night. Fighting a BS fight. You out here.
BS
you know what I'm saying? You fighting 11 fights for one fight of Floyd. So that's the main reason.
It is, but like.
But hold on. Let me finish my reasons.
And then let me retort.
Second reason. You called out Conor McGregor. It was Canelo Alvarez that called out Conor, said he would love to fight him in the boxing ring. Oh, as soon as Floyd Mayweather get it, because he got the persona and the trash talk, because Conor McGregor, what the hell he going to say to Canelo? Canelo ain't going to be able to talk back, and he's in his prime. Floyd is old,
a good point.
right? You called out Conor McGregor, but you bashing Floyd for the same thing you did, and then we could say, oh, okay, it is what it is. Even your promoter did that. And matter of fact, you called out Woodley after the Kovalev fight. How you call out?
He did?
Yeah, Woodley. You know who Woodley is?
I know
he
Woodley.
lost.
I know.
He's not even a champion no more. That's the bad part.
He lost to Usman. Like,
and Usman is a good fighter. But I'm saying, why would you call out Woodley and now you bashing Floyd?
Why are you calling out any of them?
Yeah, why would you even call him out? It makes him look bad, just like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was ducking Errol Spence, but calling out Conor McGregor. Like, I thought you had an injury. You know, that's my problem with these fighters that bash Floyd. Like, I respect you. You could have your own opinion, Canelo. But why are you bashing a guy for doing something you want to do? Because you calling out Woodley. You calling out Conor. So you sound like a hypocrite to me. You sound like a hater for hating on Floyd for making more money than you do. And the last reason, you talking about Floyd Mayweather need to fight young guns. When Floyd Mayweather was 37, he beat you when you was 23. You was a young gun. And he beat you like you stole something. But you're going to tell him to what to do? The same guy that beat you? How about you fight Andre and Charlo, like I've been saying and preaching for the past 5 years? The same guys you've been ducking for 5 years, that Chavez, Morales, all these legendary fighters from your own country, your people, they want you to fight these guys, but you choose to call out Woodley instead and bash Floyd and want a rematch. Like, why you want to fight a 43-year-old version of Floyd? Like, come on, man. How about fight Charlo and Andre? So, you know, you could finish your point. My bad. I just had to get that out the way.
Well, I was going to say that, you brought up some good points. I think in the end that the people who lose out are the fans. It's not them, because they're going to make a lot of money in those situations when they do those. But when those are the things that get the most promotion and that people are putting up to say that this is what boxing is right now at its height, that doesn't reflect well upon us. I don't like those kind of cross-discipline fights. If you in MMA or you in fight, or it's just like these are different sports. Like, they have some of the same attributes, but these are different sports, and you can't take somebody who's basically an amateur fighter, Conor McGregor, and then put him in with the GOAT of our generation.
Listen. I agree and disagree with that, because I believe it's more than just the fans that's losing. Let me explain why. Canelo's losing. The reason why Floyd Mayweather is able to come back to the boxing game and steal $300 million that the fighters that are active today could have grabbed it is because the best aren't fighting the best. We're not seeing the best fight the best. If we would have saw Wilder versus AJ, if AJ wasn't ducking Wilder, Floyd Mayweather wouldn't have a say-so like he does. If Canelo fights the Charlo, the Andre, growing his brand, Floyd Mayweather wouldn't have the say-so. So it's the fighter's fault as well. Like, for example, Canelo Alvarez. Since he been with the Zone, his popularity went down.
Yeah.
Because when he fought Gennady Golovkin on HBO the first time, they did 1.1 million pay-per-view buys. The second time they fought, they did close to 1 million. So it went down. Then when he signed to the Zone, every time he fought, the ratings went down. The last fight, when he fought Kovalev, I told you he sold his lowest amount of seats to this day.
Seats, though,
and views.
What was the viewers?
And the Zone didn't even want to release him. Now, if you have a basketball, like, for example, basketball, after every game, every player, like Kobe, when he shoot threes, right? If that's his highest score,
yeah,
they will release it, right? But and the Zone,
it's not going to be the highest.
I'm saying, but at the same time, if it's growing, like if the Zone, if the numbers are growing, they will release it next day. But they not releasing it because the only number we know is when he fought Jacob, and that was 660,000 views in the U.S. Which is like,
that is.
And now when he fought Kovalev, they didn't want to release them numbers. So like I said, Canelo popularity keep going down, and that's why Floyd Mayweather keep coming back to the game, stealing more money.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
if he fighting Charlo and Andrade and the best, I promise you, Floyd Mayweather, and this is not just Canelo. I'm saying Lomachenko, anybody. All the fighters need to fight each other. Because that way, a guy like Floyd, y'all could complain about him, but that's why he taking y'all money. Because y'all ain't fighting. Floyd Mayweather, for decades, he was fighting the best when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. Till he got there to where he at, then he became strategic, fighting twice a year only, maximizing the pay-per-view buys because he didn't want his fans to pay too much money. But he always fought fighters coming off their biggest win. Always grew in popularity. So that's what Canelo need to take notes from Floyd instead of bashing him. How about take notes what Floyd Mayweather, the blueprint? Because Canelo is not growing. He only got his fans and his fans only. Because he's not taking meaningful fights.
He might be a little stagnant now. But I think that he's still young. He has a window. I think he's going to let these, this is my thoughts, I think he's going to let these young guns get a little wear and tear on them. I don't think that he'll do that well against, in far as numbers-wise, against Andrade. Charlo, yes, because they can build a promotion around that. Charlo's going to talk junk. He's got the kind of hip-hop community and stuff. But with Andrade, I don't think that's going to do too well.
See, the reason why I think the Andrade fight is a big fight, too, is because it's a dangerous fight.
Yeah, it's definitely
every time danger in there, the fight will sell. Like, for example, people were saying Lara is not more popular than Angulo. As soon as he fought Lara, that he did his best numbers after the Floyd fight. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a dangerous fighter, like all these people, like, you know how Canelo fans going to be watching because they're going to be like, oh, that's the Andrade guy that everybody keeps saying he ducking. Andrade fans going to be watching. A lot of boxing fans going to be intrigued on this matchup in particular. So sometimes it's the fact that, okay, the reason why Canelo versus Kovalev was in a big fight is because people knew that Kovalev had too many disadvantages. And that's why he keep coming out bashing Canelo, saying, you don't know ish about boxing if you thought I could win that fight. Because people did feel that way leading up to the fight. Canelo had all the advantages. So not just that, Kovalev on his way out, and it's just no hype for the fight. You see how much we hype for the Ruiz-AJ fight? Like, what's finna happen? Curiosity sells fights. Yeah. When you know what's about to happen, that's not going to sell the fight. But hopping to the next topic, I just want to touch on this real quick. Errol Spence Hensat 2020 return. You know, it was a great episode today.
Absolutely.
Split decision. We will go live soon, either this week coming up or the week after. And we sure going to go live during the fight between Ruiz and AJ, so be on the lookout for that.
And that's going to be early, so just a reminder, that fight is at 3 p.m.
Yeah, so
US
that fight
time.
is early. We're going to go live at 2. We're going to cover all the fights live. We're going to commentate and give y'all 2 cents because obviously there's a lot of biased commentary, and the referee, I don't know who he is. They brought him out the mud out of nowhere. And, you know, AJ is definitely the A side, so we'll see if he's able to use his advantages, not just physically, but even promotionally, to win the fight. So that being said, appreciate Professor Nairn. We had a great episode today. We actually were supposed to have settled the score, but ain't nothing to settle with the Lomachenko situation because Lomachenko, we had our disagreement, right? But even if we go by what you said and your logic that, okay, it was the WBC that gave him the belt, why will Lomachenko accept it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would Lomachenko say, yes, I'm going to give you 10% of my money instead of 2%, and I'm going to take a belt that's not a championship or a title? It just doesn't make sense. And what make it worse, every time he fought a Corolla, every time he fought a guy like that's not known, he didn't question who they fought. When it's Devin Haney, he's questioning who he fought. He not questioning, like when Salido gave him the opportunity to be great, he not trying to do that to Devin Haney when Devin Haney earned his stripe to be in that position. But Salido obviously gave him the shot. He got another shot versus Gary Russell. But at the end of the day,
you sound like you're trying to settle the score, though. I will go ahead.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
It's all good. It's all good.
Because at the end of the day, it's like Lomachenko. He make himself look bad when he accepted it. Even if the WBC gave it to him. Like, let's say that, okay, like I told you, it's the argument of the chicken or egg. Who came first? The WBC is the egg, Lomachenko the chicken. But it ain't even about that. Let's say the WBC gave him the belt. Why would you accept a belt that's not a championship, that's not a title, and give up 10% of your purse? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's not a quality of a champion. Deontay Wilder didn't do that, and he got, 10 title defenses now. He is super champion, really, if you want to call him that. So